This is a Seminole Pumpkin Pecan Glaze Bread. Let me show you how to make it. Oh my goodness. So we are going to cut up this pumpkin, get it in the oven, get it roasted before we puree it and add it to our bread mix. So let's cut this up, get it on the tray, and get it done. So I'm going to cut this. You only need at least just one, depending on how big it is, just one squash. So we're gonna cut that in half. So we're gonna scoop out these seeds, get this roasted to make our pumpkin bread. They just love this bread. So I made it and it only lasted a day in our house. The first time I made it, so I'm like, okay, I definitely have to make more. All right, so let me get this in the oven. It's all cut up. I have not taken the skin off, so let's get this in the oven. So this is ready. It's been 30 minutes, so I'm gonna turn this oven off. Well, not turn it. I'm gonna take this out the oven, let it cool out before I start the next pieces. This was in the oven for 30 minutes. I ate dinner, let it cool off. This is about less than 2 cups. I'm eyeballing it. Again, I am not the best at measuring. So I'm about to puree this to add to my wet ingredients. All right, there we go. All right, it's smooth, nice and smooth. That's a little chunky, it's all right. I'll make it a little bit smoother. Is it there? That looks good. So now we're gonna mix this with our wet ingredients. So let's put this in a bowl. A cup already in there. Let me just get, that's 1 cup. This is a cup and a half. Oh, that's actually perfect measurements. I'm gonna use all of it. Less than 2 cups. So in here, the puree actually comes out to 1 3/4 of a cup. And make sure I get all of the goodness, all of it. So I'm gonna mix my wet ingredients. So I have my puree. Let me add, I have 2 eggs. This is a stick of butter, unsalted butter, melted and cooled. I'm doing my best trying to measure. Oh my goodness. And then I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/3 cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of sugar. Right. Oh, that's already beautiful. Right, now that is nice. Beautiful color. I'll get my egg in there. Right, so in our drying, we're going to do 1 3/4 cups of flour. We're going to do a teaspoon of baking soda. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I need 2 teaspoons. I have pumpkin spice. If you don't, you can add these separately. So basically this is cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, mace, and cloves. So I just need 2 teaspoons of this. Oh, that was 1 teaspoon that fell in there. So this is another teaspoon. Oh goodness. Okay, so 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, and a teaspoon of salt. That looks good. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to do better with my measuring stuff. So now I am going to mix that all up. Use my baby spoon. Mix it good. Now we are going to fold in. I always remember a shit scoop.
Oh, next step is to fold in the cheese.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
He folds it in.
I understand that, but how do you fold it? Do you fold it in half like a piece of paper and drop it in the pot, or what do you do?
David, I cannot show you everything.
Okay.
Oh, color. Goodness now. Keep folding that in. Hold on before I add the rest. There's not any more powder left. Okay. And just like that. You know, I was looking for my chocolate chips to add in here, but they happen to disappear. So I don't know which of the Jeffersons. I don't know if it's the older Jefferson. I mean, like Daddy Jefferson, Baby Jefferson. Somebody ate my chocolate chips. Pumpkin bread. Oh my goodness. It's gonna go in 350-degree oven for about 50 minutes to an hour. You're gonna check it at around 50 minutes. Make sure the middle is cooked. All right, it is late, so I can't eat this right now, but I can. Look at that beautiful color. Stick my toothpick in there, let's say. Okay, so this has been in there for a good 65 minutes. I said 50 and I just kept adding more time as I went, but okay. So let's get this out of the oven, and I'm gonna have to let it cool overnight because it's like 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna have this sitting on a cooling rack overnight and glaze this in the morning. So let's make this glaze for the pumpkin bread. So I need 1 cup of powdered sugar. I need a tablespoon of maple syrup. That looks like a tablespoon. A tablespoon of heavy cream, of vanilla, a half a teaspoon. I want more. And a pinch of salt. Where's my salt? That's good. And I'm going to add some little razzle dazzle, some pumpkin spice on the top. There we go. Mix that all together until it's smooth. If it's too thick, you can add some milk, a teaspoon at a time. Like this is still too thick. So just grab my milk. Add some milk to this. A little thick, but we're getting it a little smoother. Oh, that's good. It's good in there. I'm gonna keep mixing it until it's nice and smooth. Get all those lumps out. I'm gonna continue to whisk this until it's nice and smooth and get my bread out. Let me pour the glaze on, and I'm adding pecans on top. Ooh, that looks so beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. I gotta whisper. And all on top. That's some more pecans. You know, I made that glaze myself. There we go. You having pumpkin bread, and then it's the summertime, okay? Now I'll cut this open. Oh my goodness. So, do y'all see this? If you're new to baking, this is something to try. I'm not a baker. I don't claim to be one. I do not like to measure. This is something it's so delicious. But I gotta take a step back and admire this from a distance. Let me take a peek here. My babies are going to be so happy. I did a little razzle dazzle for them today. I think they're gonna like this even better. Oh goodness. So I let this cool overnight, and then I poured the glaze. You can let the glaze get a little hardened if you want, but this is perfectly fine for me. If you want to, why not? Okay. I had extra. The smell hit me first. So moist. It reminds me of a carrot cake, which is one of my favorite cakes. Y'all better go make some. Y'all go make this cake. I mean cake. Go make this bread. This is so good. Come try it. Go make this bread and tell me what y'all think. I have way more ways that I'm using Seminole Pumpkin this week. So I don't know which video this is, second or third or first. But this week we are going in on different ways you can use Seminole pumpkins in your kitchen. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so.